Hi, this is Dr. Catherine Brown. I'm here to help you learn how to activate acupressure points. There are many methods used for activating acupoints, such as needling the point, or using pressure on the point, or applying essential oils to the point, or placing magnets and stones on the point. In this brief video, I'm going to cover all of the most common questions my patients have about using acupoints, such as how do you choose a point? How do you find the point? How much pressure should you use on a point? How often throughout the day would you want to activate acupoints? For how long? How many months? How many weeks do you have to use acupressure to choose the most effective acupoint for your condition? It's very helpful to have an understanding of traditional Chinese medical theory, and I've written these articles at Ageless Herbs to overview the basics of Chinese medicine. Next, it's very helpful to understand the patterns of specific ailments, and I've got dozens and dozens of articles on specific ailments with possible acu-points that you can use for those ailments. This webpage at Ageless Herbs details directions for acupressure. To the right, it has links to the most commonly used acupressure points, where you're going to find more detailed information about choosing points for specific conditions. And there you're going to also find information and videos on how to find acupressure points. Becoming proficient at acupressure does take a bit of an investment of time in learning, but once you learn this modality of healing, you own it for the rest of your life to use on yourself, your family, your loved ones. So it's worth the investment of time to learn about acupressure. So it's helpful to understand what you're doing when you activate these acupoints. Basically, what you're doing is communicating the healing intention to activate the body's innate healing wisdom. So an analogy I like to use is when someone breaks their bone, actually breaks a major bone. The body knows how to stitch that bone up, but we use a cast to make sure that the bone heals in a straight line. Healing a broken bone takes the body about 6 months to a year to regenerate that bone. And this is true with chronic health conditions also, that you are simply gently nudging the body and suggesting the healing potential of the body, and it's going to take 6 months or a year to correct chronic health conditions that have taken years to develop, and this includes pain conditions. In clinic, patients also want to know how often throughout the day they should activate the acupoints. This depends on whether they're treating an acute condition, such as a cough with phlegm due to a virus, and they just want to clear that up. In that case, they're going to apply the acu-stick about 5 or 6 times per day. If it's a chronic condition and they're going to be utilizing acupressure over many months, typically I have them apply the acu-stick that contains the pure essential oils that activate the point 3 or 4 times per day. If my patients also have time to apply pressure to the acupoints to help further stimulate them, I advise them to use even pressure on the point that's not so deep that it's excruciatingly painful. For advanced techniques, you can use a massage that's in a clockwise tonification method, if you're trying to reinforce organ systems, or you can use a dispersing method going counterclockwise if you're trying to disperse heat, inflammation, phlegm from the lungs, that type of thing. I hope that this tutorial has helped to answer questions that you may have had about utilizing acu-points therapeutically effectively, and that this tutorial helps you to reach your wellness goals. If so, I really appreciate it if you would click the like button below, and if you'd like to hear more, please follow this channel. Thank you.